Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look.
Hey, alert 33. Regular. What's that?
Baker going to throw this right away. Well, be taken in downfield by Godwin. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Stop.
They go play action. Mayfield. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Bucs at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
180. What's that?
To throw, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Set. 180. Stop.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD. Only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
180. King. Here we go.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Point it right. Stop.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there. It leaves them in a good spot here. 2nd down and inches upcoming.
Set. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Stop.
Mayfield down. Got man, and he hits him in stride. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon.
Makes the score. Buccaneers
Extra
7.
point by McLaughlin is up and good.
And
it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Great.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers. Positive yardage. Well done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Great. Set. 180. What up? King. Field King. Field King.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
First down.
And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season. The future, bright. Complete, it's Dotson. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 50-yard line.
Running left, it's Barkley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
The ball carrier.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
42-yard line.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this being a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Hey, easy, 63. Great.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Hurts changing up the play.
Crowd left Yanni. Silver, set.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Intended for Mike
He
Evans.
shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Second and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
And he's going to lose yardage here.
Complete to
3rd and 20.
brought down back at the 27.
What's up?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
180! Hurry! What's up?
Here's Mayfield. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first-drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete to Devontae Smith. Touchdown,
72 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment for the guys covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw him out there was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get
4
going.
4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
180.
Baker changing the play at the line. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
That's another.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
180.
Now Mayfield. Back to the flat. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
39-yard line.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down.
180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
They'll go up the middle with White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Eagles 7.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
The ball carrier.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking for Dotson. He's got him. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson. 70 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Is good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14.
Jake Elliott.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
20!
Mayfield looks to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
On the keeper.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
180! Run. Watch out!
From the gun, Mayfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Riley Dixon.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
On the return. The
Calling a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return.
32-yard
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, 63, 73, 73.
They go play action with Hurts. A short one there, caught by Granson.
Short completion,
just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 4.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5.
King, still King, still King.
Again, Barkley out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Braden Mann
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half. Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Blankenship delivering the hit.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Set. 180. Set.
Mayfield to throw it. Here's White. They set up the screen. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
180. Kings, Kings, Kings. What's that?
Mayfield off the play fake. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
A loss of 7.
Zach Bourne
brings up second
coming in for
17.
that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
20. What's that?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. On the left side, the catch by White. And he'll be out right at the 35.
An 11-yard pickup.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
180.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And it is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 31
The Bucs going to go
yards.
ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
180! Take me.
Mayfield on play action. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
An 8-yard loss on the
Now
play.
here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
180! Regular! Alert! Run! Dot!
To throw, Mayfield. That's complete to White. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 19 yards.
A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the
Tampa
clock.
Bay
Very heady
Buccaneers.
football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half
The
ends.
field goal is good.
And that'll do it
Makes
for the end of the
score
second quarter.
Buccaneers 17.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA
14.
Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half,
Complete
how
to
about all the
Harrison
offense that you already
Bryant.
referenced in the first half?
8 yards
They put
on
that
the
all
pickup.
together and come out
Brings
with
up
something
2nd
really
and
strong,
2
I believe,
at the
to get things going here in the
43-yard
third quarter.
2 yards to go, second down. They'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Caught that look from you there,
And
partner.
an
I think we're on the
Eagle
same
first
page
down.
on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
19!
A quick throw here out to Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down,
I like watching
Eagles.
the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Go! Mikey, 18! 18, Rattler! 18, Rattler!
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
On the double. Bravo 80. 70, 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Bravo 8, tag, check. After 60, after 60.
They'll look to throw again. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Intended for
He's
A.J.
a trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
We know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw again. They're laying out for this one is Bryant. He's got it. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
14.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Vice. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Smith catches left side. Down to the 6-yard line. On a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
The shotgun and run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Cowboy 80. Stick it down. Here we go. Here we go.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. On the check down. So he stopped for no gain.
Complete to
And it's
Saquon
2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even
Leads
with
to
that completion,
2nd and goal.
0 yards
At the
gained,
1-yard
so they're
line.
behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second and goal from the 1. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No
just
gain
shy
on
of
the play
goal
there.
line.
They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Harrison Bryant taking it in. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
21. Buccaneers 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll to take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A gain of a yard.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 27-yard line.
Good. 180. Done.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Dead. 20. Kings. Run. Done.
Mayfield down. A quick pass here to Godwin.
Mayfield's
And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Jackson to return. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
A good return there, 17 yards.
36-yard line.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Jake Elliott.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Buccaneers 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
36-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
Mayfield's pass.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A gain of 9. Brings
And his
up
play
2nd
caller does a
and 1.
nice job of
At
giving
the
him an easy throw
46-yard
to
line.
start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. We're going to do something. What's that?
Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
It's a gain of
One of my
2.
teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game,
1st and 10
that's
at the
difficult.
48-yard
And just when you
line.
think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the 1st down.
Airing this one out for Evans. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Intended for Mike Evans.
That's some good
Incomplete.
closing speed there defensively
It's now
because that
2nd
looked
and
open for a
10.
minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Good. 180. What's what?
Play fake. Mayfield. And this one's incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Good. 180. Hurry, hurry. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Throwing. Mayfield.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the 2nd half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Is good.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Buccaneers 17.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Alert, 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 alert. Good. What's that?
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa.
It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
180! Done!
They go play action. Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
By Jordan Davis. A loss of 7.
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Pistol. Up, Nelson! Hurry! Stop!
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over.
Chris Godwin.
The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a toss right to Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Brought down
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete.
Intended for
Force
A.J.
bearing
Brown.
down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 20.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down
Anthony
by
Walker up behind the line and finishing that play off.
Back at the 22-yard
Run blitz
line.
there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Saquon Barkley.
18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Philadelphia.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the one.
Brings up second and
Good
goal.
work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
On the jump.
Second and goal from the 1.
60. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady, ready?
He'll look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
A.J. Brown.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
That was a touchdown
Brown.
if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake
Elliott
Elliott on 4th down.
And
From the left hash, he'll have to
attempt.
cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend
Makes
their
the
lead
score
even
Eagles
further.
38.
Well, ultimately, not really
Buccaneers
sure that they're going to need
17.
those 3 points, but they'll
Jake
take the
Elliott
3
to
and they'll
kick off
pad that
for
lead.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your
At their
headset
own
so you can keep
35-yard
calling
line.
plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace where the other offense are going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, alert, alert. 180. Kings, Kings, Kings. What's up?
Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Set. Done.
Mayfield off the play fake. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
Mayfield's pass.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
What's up?
Mayfield will throw it. Looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Keely Ringo on the coverage.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
20. Regular. Scott.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
Bronco switch. Go.
They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
It's
down
a loss of
behind
a
the line
yard
of
there,
scrimmage.
and now 2nd
A
down.
loss of a yard.
And in this
Brings up
situation with a
2nd
lead,
down
4th quarter,
at the
they're liking
50-yard
keeping the
line.
ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at
Brandon,
the
I gotta think
48-yard
this
line.
offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
12.
Just 2
First
minutes
down,
remaining here in the
Eagles.
fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Set. 70 Lions.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Set. 70 Timberwolves.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on fourth down.
Attempt.
They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner.